You know, the fact that we today woke up for Fajr, we prayed, alhamdulillah, we read Qur'an after Fajr prayer, tabarakallah, we went and had our mihan for breakfast, we brushed our teeth, we had a shower, we wore our beautiful attire, we left our homes that are sheltering us from the detriments of elements of society. We entered our beautiful cars and we drove to Al-Khadim. Isn't this a blessing? All of these things, our families, our wealth, our this, our that, why do we take it for granted? The very fact that Allah Ta'ala guided you to Islam, in particular the Qur'an and Sunnah, that in itself should be a reason for continual, perpetual praise. But we take it for granted. You know, today, unfortunately, we focus too much on what's known. I don't know if you've heard of this. If I only syndrome. You've heard of that? If I only syndrome. It's a disease. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of it? Give me an example. It's called if I only syndrome. Give me an example.
If I only live closer to the mosque, I would go.
That's enough. Jazakallah khair. Many times we say, if I only had a better wife, I'll be more grateful. If I only had more than one wife, I'll be more grateful. If I only had a better husband, I'll be grateful. If only my husband would get rid of, divorce me, I'll be very grateful. If I only had more money, I'll be grateful. If I only had a better house. If I only had a better car. More beautiful clothes. More rooms in the house. If I only, and etc., etc. This is called if I only syndrome. We focus so much on the things that we do not have instead of focusing on showing gratitude and praise to Allah and thankfulness to Allah for the things He has blessed us with. For the things that He has blessed us with. فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ وَاشْكُرُوا لِي وَلَا تَكْفُرُونَ. Remember me, I'll remember you. And be grateful and thankful and never ever be ungrateful. You know what we are taught in Islam as true servants of Allah is to look at those who are less fortunate and not those who are more fortunate. Why, Imtiaz? Why in Islam are we advised to look at those who are less fortunate and not those who are more fortunate? Why? So you can always be grateful for the favors that Allah Ta'ala has bestowed upon you. Yes. Because when you see what Allah has given you and not given others, naturally you're going to say, Alhamdulillah. You got hand and fingers to write with. How many people out there that haven't got this? And so forth and so forth and so forth. So be very careful. True servants of Allah Ta'ala, the true servitude, are those who are always grateful, always thankful for what Allah has given them. And they don't focus on that if I only syndrome.